Hi, this is Neil, the crazy inventor again with You're Amazing and I'll Prove It. This is a addition to teach them the game, and you'll kind of catch on to why it's teaching the game. Because if they do not know the game, they're going to just forfeit and give it away. And so I would like to address something that one of the things is that if you can, I don't have a big audience right now, and if you can forward this to people, it could help a lot because I'm an inventor, and because I'm an inventor, lots of times I've gotten people to listen to me and what I have to say about a subject that normally wouldn't listen to someone. For instance, I was at a party, make a long story very short. Someone was saying something, and I said, is there some place I can go to verify that? And this person started to get upset, and I said, no, I don't mean to be confrontational, but the fact is that I'm an inventor. And if I'm going to invent anything at all, I have to have verifiable facts. If I cannot verify those facts, I cannot use it in one of my inventions. And at that point, the people that were heated and discussing the subject actually calmed down, and at that point would listen to some of the things that I had to say. And so I'm going to address something today that I don't address a whole lot. I mean, but it's really important. And first, I'm going to say that I am not I have to do it this way because this is what they're doing to us, and they won't let you get the information out there. And so if you don't even know the information, how are you supposed to use it? And that's one of the keys to getting someone to make a decision that you want them to make or that they want you to make, is to hold back information. So they're holding back information from you in order to get you to make a specific decision. So because of that, I'm using these, and not that they can't do that, but it'll be a little bit harder for them to do that. So, meanwhile, I am not, and I am not. I'm an inventor. And so I want to know what the rules are. And are these two following the rules? Because I do not care if one of them breaks it and but the other one can't. They both have to abide by the rules. Otherwise, we as in this country, and I don't have a card for that, but in this country, we are supposed to be the boss. And so if we're the boss, then we better know the rules. And the has taken over teaching, and they're only teaching what you want them to know. Can you get that for me? So that what they want you to know. So right now we have a who has not only been, but they've tried to destroy him throughout the entire 4 years, and they never had any verifiable facts. If you don't look if you don't look at, or you can look at it, but also look at others, there are no verifiable facts. And they could not get anything to stick because of that. But they did everything in their power to make sure they got those unverifiable facts into to be able to attack. To be able to attack. And if they can attack this person, who can they not attack? And we're supposed to be the boss, and they're making things up, And so right now we got this wing who has, how can I say this without being without there are verifiable facts that there has been shenanigans going on in the last month or so, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't have a card for that, or I'd hold it up. Otherwise, they'd flag this video, and they would block it. Because if they can block from having a voice, and they have, whether you like what he's saying or not, it doesn't matter. I'm an inventor. So there's things that I don't like. There's a bunch of things I don't like. But if they can hem, who can they not? And if they can go after this person, then who can they not go after? And who will they come after next? In Germany, there was a saying that went around that when they came after the Jews, I wasn't a Jew, and so I didn't speak up. And when they came after the Christians, well, I wasn't a Christian, and I didn't speak up. And this goes on until finally the person says, and when they came after me, there was no one left to speak up. So if they can go after this person without any verifiable facts, who can they not? So it's time that all of us speak up. And that's why I'm doing this little thing right here. But what's going on right now is that they are literally holding back verifiable facts from us and not allowing us to make the decision. It doesn't matter whether you agree with me or I agree with you, but we need the facts. If I'm an inventor, and I am, and I do not have the facts, then there's nothing I can invent, nothing whatsoever. So in this case, I have to have the facts in order to make a decision. And one of the that right now is being re-gone over, so they can't, you know that one. They had verifiable fact. They sent out 1.8 million mail-in, you know what. And when they went through and started to number them, and like I said, I'm doing this on purpose, so you have to read into it just a little bit. They counted 2.5 million of them. Well, that's verifiable fact that they're fraud. So if they can take something, if they can take that away from any one of us, then they can take it away from all of us. And so we have verifiable facts that they are trying to take this away from at least some of our citizens. Let's put it that way. Because like I said, I'm not, actually on your side it would probably be this way. I'm an inventor. And so the fact is that if they can take this away from any one of us, then they can take it away from all of us. So regardless of who you want to win, make sure they do not take this away from any one of us. Because remember, when they came after this one, you weren't this one, so you didn't speak up. So when they came after this one, you weren't one, so you didn't speak up. So when they came after this one, there was nobody left to speak up. It is very important that you know how the game is played, why it's played that way throughout all of history. The actual normal person was just squashed like a bug. They were ruled by a handful of people, And those handful of people wound up causing starvation. People just starved to death, even when there was food. In Ireland, the took the potatoes away from them. They had plenty of food, but they wanted it to go someplace else. So in Ireland, the people starved to death, but they didn't have any say in the matter, so they just had to starve. And that's one of the better scenarios, because then you got Holocaust one after another. And so if they're going to take that away from any one of us, then everything else will be taken away eventually. And the question here as an inventor is, when I'm inventing something, this is the question that I ask myself: can it happen? Not will it happen. Every time they have enacted some kind of a law, and we stepped in and we said, no, you could do this. They go, no, nobody will ever do that. Well, as an inventor, when I'm putting something into a invention, my question is, can it happen? Because if it can, eventually it will. So if you know the game, we can all stay free. And you're amazing. And I will prove it. Your spirits are absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible, your spirits. But we have to know the game. If we do not remain free, if we go back to letting a handful of people take away, then that is our final straw. We are no longer free, and we will have some kind of disaster. There will be starvation. There will be a Holocaust. Whatever, because they have repeatedly done it over and over and over. So if it can, it will happen. So remain free, learn the game, and you're amazing, and I'll prove it. Thank you, Neil, the crazy inventor.
To learn more about Neil G. Brownell's book, You're Amazing, and I'll Prove It, click on the link below. If you like this video, please hit the like button and hit subscribe to get more You're Amazing videos.
You're amazing, and I'll prove it.